Well, hi. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. Um, you know how I've been. I'm just gonna get the plaster off straight away. Remember how I've been self-diagnosed ADHD for about past 2 years while I've been waiting diagnosis? I'm officially combined type ADHD. I meet all the criteria for inattentiveness and hyperactivity. So I got this diagnosis about a week ago, and as of recording, and I have been so unwell. The diagnosis hit me so hard, so hard. I was expecting to have the diagnosis, but it still hit me. It hit me like I literally have been feeling for about a week that I've been run over. It really did hit me hard. I cried during when I was told. The appointment was supposed to take like half an hour. It took 10 minutes for them to tell me. The assessment itself took an hour. I had my partner with me. If you are going for it yourself, I highly recommend having someone with you to help with the evidence side of things. Family member, someone who knows you well and has seen all of this for as long as they possibly have known you. Whoever's known you the longest is probably the wisest choice, basically. Um, Yeah, I've kind of just been lost trying to process this. It's answered a lot of questions for me throughout my life. Yes, I know I have PTSD. I've had that since I was 5. But when I did the DSM-5, I scored 211, which prompted me to go for this. And I've been waiting 3 years now for an answer. I have one. Answers so much, like I said before, answers so much for me. What the hell is going on up here? I took the time off. As the assessment was approaching, just so I could, because I was worried way too much about this, because I was in my head, I was thinking, what if I don't have PTSD? And a lot of stuff just means I'm just an asshole. Basically, that's the type of thing that was going through my head. I was seriously hating myself. I still kind of do. I'm not happy I have ADHD or I am ADHD. Yes, I've had it since birth. I have worked out along my family line which side of my family it comes from, even though I've not spoken to my family in about nearly 20 years or so now. And yeah, I've worked out where it possibly comes from in my head, in my family. And so yeah, if they see this, which I don't know if they will or not, it's genetic. It's in the family. All my life, I've just been like, why can't why have I never been able to focus in school? Has it been the PTSD? Has it been all that stuff? Why have I never been able to sit still? Why do I just zone out like I do? Things I thought were panic attacks, turns out it's just overstimulation from things of like places being too loud, too bright, too crowded. And it's like questioning why I'm fiddling around with stuff like this as a fidget toy right now. Leave it down. Stop it. I don't know how to process this. I was gonna go for a walk and talk vlog, in all honesty, and do this, but it's been pissing it down all day. I should have done it yesterday, but instead I was doing housework. Uh, so I had a new shelf, by the way. So this is slowly going. I need to still put acoustic foam here. And there's another shelf up above that one. These may not stay here. They may go onto the higher shelf. I don't know yet. Randall Graves, by the way, from Clark's. Yeah, I have been literally. Explains why I like Sonic. Sonic go fast, brain go bleh. So yeah, that's where I've been off. That's what I've been trying to comprehend and deal with. And it's just been such a thing. That's why I like dinosaurs. I quite possibly could also be autistic, but I'm not sure if I want to wait another possible 3 to 4 years just for that diagnosis. I'm already 40. If I'd known about this sooner in my life, I could have quite possibly have pursued the path I wanted for myself, which was to do computer science. Weirdly enough, when I did the initial, because I tried to do it at Hull Uni, when I went for the tests and everything, passed them. I'm shit at maths. I can't focus. The problem with me and maths is trying to work out an equation, I get too far ahead of myself, and then I can't backtrack. I find it difficult to backtrack. It's same with reading anything. That's why I like audiobooks. And even then, listening to an audiobook, I can zone out and lose track of where I am. Time blindness, basically, screws me up massively. Yeah, I panic about being late, which is bizarre. So from now on, it's a case of I am learning to unmask myself. I'm not going to be afraid of being too hyper. Now, or when I'm stimming and someone asks me to stop, I had someone tell me to stop stimming just the other day, and I think my brain's gone, you know what? No. So I kind of stared at them and continued stimming. I've been out and bought. I already have like the sunflower Leonards. There's one on there. It's my partner's. Mine's in a bag somewhere. I went and bought a rubber one, so I've always relatively got one on me. I am allergic to these, but because I don't feel I'm going to be wearing it all as much. Also, I didn't realize I've washed my hand from doing the pots. I've stained my hand from washing up a soup pot. So apologies for that. Didn't even realize. It's dried on. That's why I wasn't getting any sensory from it, which is so bizarre. It's weird. Oh, gotta wash that off now because it's going to annoy the shit out of me. Yeah, so I'll be back streaming and recording. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna record a series of a game I've just got or just stream it. We'll be doing Indiana Jones. We'll be carrying that on. Don't worry. We're gonna be using Meld Studios the live stream. I've had it set up for God knows how long, and I've been meaning to try it. I just haven't yet. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be trying that out tomorrow night. Also, what do you think of the beard? Finally managed to actually grow somewhat of a beard. It's still filling in up here. It's still light on here, but it is. For the first time in my life, I have sideburns growing. In like some vain attempt to hide my scar and prove to myself that I can grow a beard. So that's something else I've been working on. So when you see me streaming, like why my t-shirts are all like this, I'm gonna have to like change the type of t-shirt. This is a new t-shirt. I've worn this like twice and already. I'm pulling the neck. I hate things around my neck so much. I keep pulling things away from my neck. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna be carrying on vlogging as well because I've got the DJI Mic Mini 2 Mic Mini, so I'll be doing vlogs using that. I know I have the cheap Temu ones, but I saw the Mic Minis on Temu and I thought that can't be legit. Turns out they are. They're legit. Work with the DJI Mimo app and everything. Legit. So I got those, and I've been testing those out, and I just want to go out and record videos with them to get me out the house. Now, again, I started this to help me concentrate on something for my PTSD. This channel, what? 2020? When did I start my YouTube channel?
It is episode 2.
I forgot I was watching Trek Culture. 2015. I started this channel in January 2015. This channel is 10 years old. And I've not put the effort and time into it I should have done. But now, you know what? Now I think I will. Once I am on medication. I am on a 3-month wait period to try medication. I'm not sure which one. I just need to wait for the company to get back to me. Because what happened with me is, I don't know if I've mentioned this in streams or not, is I was on the NHS waiting list for about 2 years. And then their waiting list just kept getting longer and longer and longer and longer and longer, to the point they then closed the waiting list and then started kicking people off of it. And it was either come off a waiting list and go private, or use right to choose, which with the NHS right to choose is if you're on a waiting list long enough, you can choose to go privately, and the NHS by right should fund it. I was given no choice. I was shoved on this. And the wait went from possibly another year or 5 to about 3 months. I was waiting for an actual appointment for the assessment. Did all the paperwork. Misread the paperwork. I was supposed to give examples. I literally thought they gave me 100 character word limit. It wasn't. It was 100 character minimum. So I could have written to my heart's content. Just me, just not reading it and absorbing information. I just saw 100 characters, panicked. Yeah, no way am I fitting in examples within 100 characters. No way in hell. I already ramble on stuff much as it is. So I didn't do all those. I just did the 1 to 5s. Which I guess worked in my favor. So yeah, I am now processing who I am, what type of person I am. I am not afraid to like kind of be into this stuff now. Well, it wasn't in the first place, but now I have more legitimate ability to be like, fuck you, I like Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, it's like Raphael. I think that's why I identify Raphael of all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The anger and resentment, not knowing like how to control emotions and stuff like that. I think that's why I identify with Raphael. Why I've always identified with Raphael. Oh, by the way, this is Oreo Boy Boy. That's Oreo Boy Boy. Obviously the Jetsons. Zag from Zig and Zag. That's what's up with me. I am going to be back. I'm still, like I say, processing things. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting I am ADHD. That's a weird phrase. I hear people all the time say, I have ADHD. But considering it's a genetic condition that you were born with, I think using the phrase, I am ADHD is the more appropriate thing to say there. I am ADHD, not I have ADHD. Yeah, just trying to talk it out. I also need to go talk to my doctor as well because I'm on antidepressants and stuff, and I'm concerned about possible antidepressants just help me sleep. Don't have depression and stuff. Obviously, I've got depression, anxiety. Um, all that goes hand in hand with the PTSD and the ADHD. 'Cause, it's like I have PTSD because I got PTSD from my dog attack and other various things from my life. It's not just one event that's given me post-traumatic stress disorder. Whereas I was born with ADHD, and quite possibly the earliest memory I have that isn't the dog attack is me in nursery at about 4, not wanting to eat the chocolate bar I wanted, that I was given, because I didn't like it. I probably just didn't like the texture of it, in all honesty. I think it was a Snickers. Still don't like Snickers now. And instead, I snuck off and managed to work my way into the locked off play area. And I went to play instead. I was found, I think, about half an hour. I was in there playing quietly on my own. This is a funny thing to think of, and obviously back from back then. But yeah. Oh dear God. Yeah, I need to wash my hand. That's annoying me. I can see it on camera every time I touch my face. It's like, yeah, if you see me doing this, it's because sensory on my nose. I don't know if that's a stim or it's just my glasses like touching my nose, maybe. I am not entirely sure, but I'll learn. I will learn who I am. I don't know what I want to be. I don't want to set any goals for myself now. There's If something falls in my lap, falls in my lap. You know, life is life. That type of thing. And yeah, that's where I've been. Just trying to work this all out. Now I can get the support I need on the NHS. Because I've been trying to do therapy and stuff like that. I tried to do therapy. I was trying to talk to my therapist about the ADHD side of things and trying to work them out. And then I was having to explain the ADHD side because apparently he didn't know about ADHD. Yeah, that's specifically what I asked for. Because I didn't have the diagnosis, I couldn't get any help specifically for ADHD on the NHS because I didn't have the diagnosis. Now I bloody do. So guess what I'm gonna get hyper-focused on? You such a bastards. Like doing that voices now and being hyperactive. I'm not apologetic about that anymore. It's not that. Still pops into my head. Yeah, you apologise for like when I interrupt stuff from people. But sadly, it's something I can't control. I blurt stuff out. I'm sorry about it, but I can't help it. So I'm less apologetic about it than I used to be. And it's only been about a week. So yeah. So that's where I've been. Thank you guys so much for supporting for me from my life and all those who have kind of agreed with me when I've been streaming and I've been getting distracted. I'm like, this is probably my ADHD because I'm not following the specific set general path. I'm getting distracted and going off here, there, and everywhere, and I'm talking way too fast at times, like I'm doing now. And yeah, I also aim to get my kind of self back in shape as well because general exercise is just boring to me, so I need to work out like an ADHD friendly workout regime and just try and go from there. So I may put some like lights up on here, I don't know. Hang like a strip of lights along here. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I already have a standing desk, thanks to my partner's health conditions herself. We have a standing desk so I can stand and stuff while I'm streaming and recording and stuff, and I can sit down if needs be. Because we found out I've been getting lower back pain. And I thought, oh shit, that's my dad and my brother both had back pain. I was like, oh shit, that's one thing I don't want happening to me because I'm a carer. And thankfully, I think it's my antidepressants that's causing the back pain because it's a side effect of it. Same with weight gain and stuff like that. So, if I will probably get weaned off of it and put onto my ADHD medication when I get given some to try. So that'll change. I just want to be able to focus more than anything else. That's all I want to do is just be able to focus on things and try and... I don't want to try and make something for myself. I just want to try and become... maybe get a career in something. I don't know. Because I'm that impulsive, I don't know what I want to do for a career. Something doing this, maybe. Not YouTube, but maybe a career doing some aspect of what I've learned. Because I did media for 3 years. Didn't get a qualification of it, obviously. And I've been doing this for 10 years. On and off. So maybe that's something I need to look into. I love editing. Maybe I should learn to finally edit. Maybe I should learn the code. For now, just once I've got to focus. I'm still learning to drive. I need to focus on that because we definitely need to learn to drive because being on a bus annoys me and my partner's health and stuff now requires we need a car. So yeah, for the second time in this video, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for like listening and everything like that. So yeah, I don't know what to say. I'll see you in the streams. Toodaloo. I really need to go wash my bloody hand. Annoying. It is very annoying.